Act 1, Scene 7. Harry and Ginny Potter's house, Albus's room. Albus is sitting on the bed as the world goes on outside his door, still against the constant motion outside. We hear a roar from James, off. Ginny, James, please, ignore your hair and tidy that damn room. James, how can I ignore it? It's pink. I'm going to have to use my invisibility cloak. James appears at the door. He has pink hair. Ginny, that's not why your dad gave you that cloak. Lily, who's seen my potions book? Ginny, Lily Potter, don't think you're wearing those to school tomorrow. Lily appears at Albus's door. She's wearing fairy wings that flutter. Lily, I love them. They're fluttery. She exits as Harry appears in Albus's doorway. He looks through. Harry, hi. There's an awkward pause between them. Ginny appears in the doorway. She sees what's happening. She stays a moment. Just delivering a pre-Hogwarts gifts. Ron sent this. Albus. Okay, a love potion. Okay. Harry. I think it's a joke about, I don't know what. Lily's got farting gnomes. James got a comb that's made his hair turn a shade of pink. Ron, well, Ron's Ron, you know? Harry puts down Albus's love potion on his bed. This is for me. He reveals a small blanket. Ginny looks at it. She sees Harry is trying, and then she softly walks away. Albus. An old blanket? Harry. I thought a lot about what to give you this year. James has been going on about the invisibility cloak since time itself, and Lily, I know she loves wings, but you're 14 years old now, Albus, and I wanted you to give you something which meant something. This is the last thing I had from my mum. The only thing. I was given to the Dursleys wrapped in it. I thought it had gone forever, and then, when your great Aunt Petunia died, hidden amongst her possessions, surprisingly, Dudley found this, and he kindly sent it on to me, and ever since then, well, any time I've wanted luck, I've found it, and it just tried to hold it, and I wondered if you... Oh my God, I'm crying. Well, anytime I've wanted luck, I've found it and just tried to hold it, and I wondered if you wanted to hold it too. Okay, done. Let's hope it brings me luck. I certainly need some. He touches the blanket. But you should keep it. Harry, believe, Petunia wanted me to have it. That's why she kept it. And now I want you to have it for me. I didn't really know my mother, but I think she'd have wanted you to have it too. And maybe I could come find you and it on Hallows' Eve. I'd like to be with it on the night they died, and that could be good for the two of us. Albus. Listen, I've got quite a lot of packing to do, and you undoubtedly have ministry work coming out of your ears, so... Harry. Albus, I want you to have the blanket. Albus. And do what with it? Fairy wings make sense, Dad. Invisibility cloaks, they also make sense. But this, really? Harry is slightly heartbroken. He looks at his son, desperate to reach out. Harry. Do you want a hand? Packing. I've always loved packing. Meant I was leaving Privet Drive and going back to Hogwarts, which was... Well, I know you don't love it, but... Albus. For you, it's the greatest place on earth, I know. The poor orphan, bullied by his uncle and Aunt Dursley. Harry. Albus, please, can we just... Albus. Traumatized by his cousin Dudley, saved by Hogwarts. I know it all, Dad. Blah, blah, blah. Harry. I'm not going to rise to your bait, Albus Potter. Albus. The poor orphan who went on to save us all, so may I say, on behalf of Wizarding Kind, how grateful we are for your heroism. Should we bow now, or will a curtsy do? Harry. Albus, please, you know I've never wanted gratitude. Albus. But right now I'm overflowing with it. It must be the kind gift of this moldy blanket that did it. Harry. Moldy blanket? Albus, what did you think would happen? We'd hug. I'd tell you I always loved you. What? Harry, finally losing his temper. You know what? I'm done with being made responsible for your unhappiness. At least you've got a dad, because I didn't, okay? Albus, and you think that was unlucky? I don't. Harry, you wish me dead? Albus, no, I just wish you weren't my dad. Harry, seeing red. Well, there are times I wish you weren't my son. Damn. That was the sidebar that wasn't in there. There's a silence. Albus nods. Pause. Harry realizes what he said. No, I didn't mean that. Albus. Yes, you did. Harry. Albus, Albus, you just know how to get under my skin. Albus. You meant it, Dad. And honestly, I don't blame you. There's a horrible pause. You should probably leave me alone now. Harry. Albus, please. Albus picks up the blanket and throws it. It collides with Ron's love potion, which spills all over the blanket and the bed, producing a small puff of smoke. Albus. No luck or love for me, then. Albus runs out of the room. Harry goes after him. Harry. Albus. Albus. Please. Alright, well, so much for the love potion. I was kind of wondering if he'd used it on someone. I'm not gonna let that go. We'll get to the end and nothing will happen, and I'll move on. But until then, I've still got my fingers crossed until I've read this whole thing, because I have to be me,